In a shocking move that has sent ripples through Hollywood and the late-night television world, ABC has indefinitely suspended Jimmy Kimmel Live after the host's controversial remarks about the tragic killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. The Disney-owned network confirmed that Kimmel's show will be preempted indefinitely, sparking intense debate about free speech, cancel culture, and the role of politics in entertainment. The controversy began earlier this week when Kimmel, during his monologue, accused the MAGA gang of trying to use Kirk's death for political gain. The MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it, Kimmel said, mocking both the political response and former President Donald Trump's public reaction. His remarks quickly drew backlash from conservative circles and media watchdogs, with some calling it insensitive and disrespectful. ABC's decision to pull Kimmel off the air came just hours after Nexstar Media Group, one of the largest U.S. television station owners, announced it would no longer broadcast Jimmy Kimmel Live due to what it described as offensive and insensitive comments. Sinclair, another major broadcaster, followed suit, opting instead to air a remembrance program in honor of Charlie Kirk. The suspension was soon welcomed by Donald Trump, who called the decision great news for America, and by FCC Chair Brendan Carr, who labeled Kimmel's comments the sickest conduct possible. Yet, the suspension has also ignited a fierce backlash from Hollywood figures and free speech advocates. Actors Ben Stiller, Jean Smart, and Jamie Lee Curtis all spoke out in Kimmel's defense, with Curtis reposting one of Kimmel's past quotes. "I don't believe anybody should be canceled. I really don't." Singer John Legend and actor Josh Gad echoed those sentiments, calling the suspension a dangerous precedent. Labor unions like the Writers Guild of America and SAG-AFTRA condemned the move, accusing both the FCC and ABC of violating constitutional free speech protections. Fans, too, have voiced disappointment. Some who had been lined up to attend live tapings of Kimmel's show called the cancellation ridiculous and a bizarre attack on free expression. A small protest was even held outside the Hollywood studio with signs calling out political interference. Despite the controversy, Jimmy Kimmel himself has largely remained silent since the suspension. He was spotted leaving his Los Angeles studio in casual clothes, declining to speak with reporters. However, in earlier statements following Kirk's death, Kimmel had condemned the violence, sending love to Kirk's family and urging Americans to step away from political finger-pointing in moments of tragedy. The debate over Kimmel's suspension raises larger questions. Is this the latest example of cancel culture silencing a comedian? Or is it a justified step by networks to maintain public trust in politically tense times? With late-night television already struggling to compete with streaming services, some critics worry that moments like this may mark the beginning of the end for traditional chat shows. What's clear is that this story is far from over. While ABC has stressed that Kimmel has not been fired, his future on late-night television remains uncertain. Will he return with an apology, or will this controversy permanently reshape his career? Stay tuned here on Celeb Coverage for the latest updates on Hollywood, media, and the stories everyone is talking about. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a major headline.